Yo, it has been a while, but due to the massive amount of requests, one guy, but whether it's one or 100, it's worth it. Here is my Dirigia build. He's one of my favorite companions as of the companion rework about a year and a half ago. I love his art coil ability. It works very well with a lot of the new bond mods we got for applying status effects and chaining sentinel abilities one after the other. It's just a really fun, really good, really solid combo. You can equip this on literally any Warframe. You don't need anything to enable Dirichi to do what he does, and I just think he's one of the like top three Sentinels in the game. He's up there with Death Cube. He's up there with Nautilus. Um, I'm not a really big Nautilus fan myself. Little side tangent here. I think Nautilus's grouping ability for solo content is awesome, but man, I can't stand when I get someone with a Nautilus grouping in public sessions. Maybe it's just a personal gripe of mine because it'll suck guys through walls, especially if we're in separate tiles in different rooms from each other. It's really unfun to play with as a group. I never use Nautilus. I don't even have his prime. I did level and max his normal variant and then sold it when his prime came out. I think I'm missing one Nautilus Prime part. That shows you how much I prioritize Nautilus Prime. Uh, yeah, but anyways, this is about Dirigia. Dirigia is my favorite Sentinel. I think he's very good. Insane utility. So I'll go through my mods here and showcase everything and a Sentinel weapon, which is very important, and explain everything. So first things first, big infinite like ability loop and why we use Dirigia is his arc coil ability. He saps a bunch of enemies and then it'll apply status effects to them. Now the mod card says just electric status chance, but it applies statuses from your equipped weapon. So that's what makes this very good for priming. You're priming 7 enemies at once in a 10-meter zone. It's very, very strong. And once I show you my weapon build for him, you'll see why it's extremely strong. But that's why we're here. We're here for arc coil and priming enemies with tons of statuses. As for everything else, another important thing here that enables arc coil is manifold bond. If you didn't know, they have their little sentinel abilities and they have cooldowns internally that you can't see, and manifold bond helps reset those. So for things like arc coil, manifold bond helps. Things like guardian, this is free shield gating. I feel like no one talks about this enough. Guardian plus manifold bond, you should like almost never die no matter what warframe you're on. It is absolutely insane because he's priming all the enemies himself with tons of statuses, so he's constantly getting the cooldown. Your guardian is constantly going to be up basically as long as you're not sitting there like a duck and being shot at and melted. Whenever you're in an oh crap moment, you should have your guardian procced. It's absolutely insane. Manifold guardian, very strong, but that's like our big 3 mod combo here. If you take away every mod here and you only wanted to be left with 3, guardian, manifold, arc coil, very good. We have vacuum on here because vacuum is just a must for picking up loot in your looter shooter game. Enhanced vitalities here for some extra HP so he doesn't get randomly one shot. Duplex bond is here, is also very good. We're going to be casting a lot on just about any warframe, so when you spend 100 energy, it's nice to get another goober out there, and now he's shooting his load all over the place with the gun that chains people. It doesn't get your abilities like arc coil, but it does get our weapon, and our weapon's very good for chaining tons of statuses still too, so that's why duplex is here. Assault mode, so he's actually shooting and attacking guys, and momentous bond, so in the off chance that our Dirigia does die, he will still be able to get up very quick, and endgame content, XMI are freaking everywhere, so you're going to get him back, murder him, your Dirigia's back up and running. As for the 2 mods I haven't mentioned yet, they are purely flex slot mods. They're purely luxury mods just for you. You can take these out and not put these in here even, and put whatever you want here, to be honest. Prime Dynamo Instinct, it's comfort, it's a luxury mod, it's a good mod to have, it feels nice, it feels comfy. Put whatever you want here. Since Deconstruct, I like this. I love the extra health orbs. Like I said, I run Dirigia on just about like every loadout I have. It's either Dirigia or Death Cube. I love Synth Deconstruct for extra HP orbs. Whether I'm running Equilibrium, whether I'm running Purple Shards, whether you're playing the new Oberon rework that just came out and you need HP orbs, just extra spammed all over the place to pick up for your little Mesmer Shield things. Very, very good mod. I love it. As for our weapon build, Let's hop in the upgrade screen here. This is my gas electric build, but this is the main one that I'm using. This is the one that I'll have on in like every video, and that is my corrosive cold one. Um, the corrosive, it's just there to have an extra element. You're probably running galvanized aptitude on like 90% of your weapons end game, so it's very nice for the status priming. There's a lot of just armored enemies in this game. Typically, they're the strongest, so that's nice to have those extra corrosive procs. And the cold damage is here because Shivering Contagion works on this gun and it works on your arc coil. So you will freeze like entire rooms, all right? You will just stun them. It's perma stun. They perma have 8 or 10 stacks of cold. I forget what they changed it to. They will be permanently be at max stacks of cold. It's crazy survivability. If you're using a crit weapon, cold stacks buff your crit damage. It is very, very strong. But this is my go-to right here. This is the one I will have equipped 9 times out of 10. And it's very simple. Shred, attack speed, punch through. I'm pretty sure punch through helps the chaining on the Tazicor, but that's whatever. The attack speed's still worth it anyways. And now we just have a bunch of status. 60-60 radiation mod, magnetic mod. This cold mod, very important. Shivering Contagion, that's for all the CC we get. And then 360-60 mods for our corrosive cold, and split chamber for more multi-shot. Literally, that's it. Very, very simple build. The big thing that enables it is Shivering Contagion. All right, we will be stunning entire rooms with cold damage. As for my viral build, sometimes you do want a viral primer. There's a new Revenant build going around where you want a viral primer. Just about anything else where you would want viral damage. The new Oberon, there's like a one-shot smite build if you get one viral proc on an enemy. That's where you'd want a viral primer. Anything where you'd run a Panzer Vulpaphyla for their viral procs, you could run this instead. Obviously, you lose the cold CC, but you get free viral procs, which they're the best viral proc. They're the best proc in the game. So if you're going to run this instead, this is what I would do. It's literally just a viral electric build. You could run this with Gyre, viral and electric procs, very good on Gyre. But yeah, I'm normally running my corrosive cold damage build 9 times out of 10, all the way. I love it. As for that, this is the Tazicor. It's a chaining beam weapon. You get it from Fortuna, from Legs, the guy that sells the MOAs. And there's not really much to show off with a Sentinel. I'll just show, look at all the guys he can freeze. Like I said, we're freezing entire rooms here. Just stuck frozen. You should never really, really die with this as long as you're paying attention and, killing them when you can. We'll just unpause them here. Where's it? Unpause AI. We'll get close again. And we have radiation procs, so they're shooting each other. But yeah, we just jump around here, and it's a winter wonderland. And they're just perma-frozen. They're either super slowed or super frozen. They're rad proc. They want nothing to do with us. This is just super strong. I love bringing him to EDAs and ETAs or whatever. In the Entrati Labs, in the Halvanias and stuff. I always bring him no matter what frame I get, really. He's just a super strong Sentinel with this priming, with his arc coil. You could see the arc coil spamming there, my blue energy color, teal blue energy color going out. Just a super strong Sentinel. And he's very good. I'm going to go pause the AI again. Actually, let's just kill them. Bye-bye. All right. That's my Diriga build. That's everything. I love this thing. I do have a soft spot for him because when I first started playing Warframe, I bought the Atlas supporter pack for the update he came in. That came with Atlas, a Death Cube, a Convectrix, and a Sonic Core. I guess that was everything in that update. And I was always obsessed with having my Diriga equipped since then. It's funny looking at this is the same Diriga from a decade ago. Funny to say out loud. But yeah, I'm a little sentimental. This is my favorite Sentinel. Please use him. He's very good, and I love him. Adios. Bye.